Starting in three, two, one. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 4 Pixels. Coco and Rosh are here, and we are continuing Ace Attorney investigations.
Hello.
March 13th, 1:42 p.m. Stadium. I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
Hmm.
Mr. Edgeworth. We'll change it if it's someone we know. Oh, it's not. Do you want to be her, Coco?
I'm just trying to think what I should give her that would be distinct. Long time no see.
Hell yeah, Emma Sky. She's back, baby.
I love Emma so much. And I don't know if I mentioned it in this game or if it was in case 5 of the first game, but originally the investigation games were supposed to star Emma as the protagonist, but it was given to Edgeworth with him being a more popular character, and I don't know.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it's
I like Edgeworth and I'm glad to see him get some limelight, but at the same time, aw.
having Emma be a protagonist would have been great too, and it would have made a bit more sense what with her being, the one interested in forensic investigation. But I mean, it's still fun.
Yeah.
You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad? You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist. But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit. I see.
Yeah?
You look deep in thought. Care to share, Kay?
With all that's happened, I'm getting a little confused. For example, what that detective said earlier.
About how we must look for the witness at the stadium, the one we're talking to.
No, not that. The I'm always rooting for you bit. I was thinking how sweet that is. It's like you two are best friends. Oh!
I think you're a little confused, alright, Kay. Rude. I want a friend like Gumshoe.
Salary cutting noises.
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday. And I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief.
A great thief? The time travel rivalry that's with slightly romantic undertones?
Please.
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on. You bet we do! So, why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard you'd come back too, so I raced over here. I had really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you.
Somewhere Moira nods approvingly.
She's so pleased.
I used these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
Oh!
This set is the greatest. It's so wonderfully scientific.
Non-specifically scientific!
You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine the special light on it, that special light, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than at this very moment. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Uh-huh. What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said.
What was that man thinking, or rather not thinking?
Unbelievable.
So let me guess, there's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. Maybe she did it. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go?
She's right in front of you, King. Look down. I was just thinking when you said that shall we have a rivalry with romantic undertones, I was like, good, yes, because Edgeworth and the Phoenix already have their rivalry with really overt.
Yes. I assume this is another Badger mobile.
Yeah, but it's a different colour than the blue Badger's car. Thanks.
Yes, this is the retina searing pink model. Edgeworth, do you really want to be talking about?
Yeah, hey, yeah, Edgeworth.
What's that off in the distance?
Oh, hey, it's the pink Badger. Badger, get.
Badger, 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 badger.
Mushroom, mushroom. Sorry, I read it and I had to.
Yep, yep, it was going through my brain. Just what does she see in these silly things?
I think this Badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance.
Yes?
You have anything new?
Oh my god. Sorry, I had a moment when I saw Emma Sky's voice when I was like, oh, I have to say something, but as soon as I see her, the heart drop happens. Would you like to be her or should I be her?
You go for it.
Okay, let's think. What voice should I give her? Ah! I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore!
You're... No! Why her? Why here? Why now? I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Edgy poo! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just gonna be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
So you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger? You could say that. But right now, I'm just a pink badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes round this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy, or Granny, whatever suits your fancy. Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? It's just trying to be polite.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met?
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in when there aren't enough hands. But enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are, talking to two young girls! They're all the same. It doesn't matter how old they are, a young girl lied the other day just to notice me, and he went and got into arranged marriage with a 16-year-old when he sees her at all, because they never see me out of it. You seem to attract all kinds of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be a witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today.
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? So it's true. She's the witness.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes? For real this time.
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. I came to this stadium to take a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in that area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you. Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately.
What's that unfortunately you tacked on at the end supposed to mean, Edgy Poo? Well, Well, anyway, let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
I'm in the stadium to take a short break.
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. You smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you begin to dream about your work.
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know.
Well, that's why I chose to come here to take my break, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
So, what did you see while you were the Pink Badger? While you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh yes, that, well. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men facing each other in the area.
You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over. I'm telling you, they were so boring I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did they have any special features? Anything you can recall would be very helpful.
Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous of those two men!
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I am not worked up over anyone. And I'm not jealous.
It's alright, Edgy Poo. Those two were just fools compared to a stallion like you.
Oh.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid eyes on them.
You know what? At first I was like, oh, I really should fade this voice out, but I'm going for it now.
Good.
Sorry to everyone.
Suddenly there was a loud gunshot and the person who was shot fell to the ground.
You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely! That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go help the person that got shot?
I'm only one person, you smart calorie brat! What could I have done? But I took off as soon as I could help to find someone who could... sorry, I forgot my lines. But I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
Two men, one bullet. It's all consistent with what we found out from the body. Sadly, there wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, aren't we?
Well, it was somewhat useful. Her testimony also presents us with a new problem.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes?
So, about this new problem.
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
Phoenix? No, thank you.
It's not Phoenix. Don't be so mean, I swear it's something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ugh, I should have known it would be worthless.
Oh, don't be like that. Oh, what do you think now?
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dare takes wing, no one alone remains all-seeing.
Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into the Little Thief.
Little thief. I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a little bit too far.
No, that was Robin. That was Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. Oodle lally, golly, what a day. Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. Sorry, Coco. But I suppose if I used it like this... Let's see. Miss Oldbag said that the two men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Whammo.
Huh. So with this, we can inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yaragaratsu.
Yes, very secret.
Oh, but there isn't enough information or something is out of place. The recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it. You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, this simulation is a recreation of that witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in this simulation the way you always do. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Fife with me, so you just let me know, okay? Hell yeah. Yes?
So, you believe that this gadget will provide us with the proof we need?
Yeah, of course. Pretty neat, huh? By inputting info like this, it can recreate the crime scene exactly as it was. Although, Little Thief was originally intended to be a training sim for heists.
A training sim for thievery? I don't believe I can turn a deaf ear to that, Kay.
It's for practice! Practice! It's not like I've actually stolen anything yet. Besides, we're in the middle of an investigation, so stop nitpicking!
Even if it is just practice, I can't exactly endorse the act of stealing. Although, admittedly, this device is rather useful in an investigation. So how am I supposed to use this to aid my investigation?
Oh, that's right. I guess I should explain how to use it, huh? Objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time, but were in the past. Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now, but didn't in the past.
I see.
You can examine and interact with replicated people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence when you find an inconsistency. Oh, and be sure to point out mistakes in the recreation with evidence too.
Very well. Let's continue with the investigation.
If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, feel free to ask anytime, okay? God, she's so cute.
She is. According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right, but...
But if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Which piece of
Tricky.
Tricky. Blood, I would assume? Do we have something about blood?
Check.
See.
One shot wound. See, does that say loss of blood? Yeah, I would say it's this one.
Okay.
You just never know how weird the justifications for the game is.
Yes. This sounds like it's wrong.
Yeah. Is something wrong with my recreation?
Oh, if this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back, how did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood in the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there is no blood here casts a doubt on the witness's testimony.
Itchy Poo, how can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down!
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun at the ready. Kay, is it not possible to recreate the face of the killer?
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Dumbass.
It looks like they broke the stage down.
I guess this means they're done for the day.
Well, maybe it's because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow.
This is amazing! Just feel the power of science!
Did it offer you, baby?
What is this? Some sort of new attraction?
Can you not examine the Badgermobile, or is that not giving you an option?
Yeah, it's not giving me a pop-up.
Ah. Stage was packed up? Why was there no blood?
Back. CJ saw this morning. I think it might be because of the costume. Like maybe the costume
yeah.
of the blood.
But damn.
Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there is a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes,
then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground!
precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. Well, the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around. Oh, if only some really cute girl had come in with some kind of, like, special footprint detecting device just at the start of this scene. Oh!
If only! Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those. Well, actually, we will go ahead and end the episode right there. Thank you everyone for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye-bye!